Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be solving this problem here. Okay, so to start solving, let's see this term inside the brackets here, right? This term here, I'm going to say that this is y, because if you put a variable here, it's going to look something like this one here. So I'm going to say this is y. So since this is y, I'm going to rewrite the original expression as 1 minus 1986 y squared, which is this one. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna subtract side by side. I'm gonna say y minus x here, and then we have this. And then after multiplying by negative by the negative sign here, we're gonna have this. Now 1 minus 1 is 0, and now, well, I'm just gonna write this expression minus this. Right? Just organize in terms of x, and then we have this, and then factoring out 1986, we have x squared minus y squared, which is perfectly good for the solution of this problem, right? So now from here we have this, because this is a difference of two squares, and then I'm going to send everything to the left side, and then we have this. And since this, I'm going to have this, right? Just putting this in bracket and putting yellow, just to say that these terms are the same. And then I'm going to factor out x minus y, so we have this. This means that from here we have x minus y is equal to 0, and the other expression is also equals to 0. And then from here, after making some simplifications, I'm going to isolate y here. So x is equal to y, which means that y is equal to x, and here isolating y, we have this one here. Okay, cool. Remember from our substitution, right, from the original equation, we have this one here. And then I'm gonna pick the first equation. You can pick the second one, but I'm gonna pick the first one, and then I'm gonna have this. And in this equation, I'm going to replace the value of y here, right? So we're gonna have then this, where I had y here, I'm gonna put x, and here y again, I'm gonna put x, right? So sending all the terms to the left side of the equation and making some simplification in the second equation, we're gonna okay, let's do it slowly. So this one here comes to the left side positive, 1 comes negative, and we have already x here. And then from here we have this one here minus this one here, what we already have, and then this one here is a positive, and then minus 1. And then from here we have these two quadratic equations. So these are quadratic equations, pretty simple to solve. But the purpose of this of this channel is to solve problems, right? We don't want to skip steps. So from here we have this, right? So this is the same thing. I just put the first one and the second one in different colors. So let's say for the first one we have a equals 1986, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to -1. And for the second one we have a equals to 1986 and b is equal to -1, and c is equal to -1985 over 1986. Okay, so applying the quadratic formula in both of these equations, so starting from the first one, we're gonna have this x is equal to -1, which is minus b, plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, doing the same thing for the second equation, we have this one here. Okay, so you know that we're gonna cancel this one and this one here, right? Okay, getting back to the equation in yellow, in blue, we're gonna have this one here. So the product of these terms is gonna be this, and here after some simplification we're gonna have this. So this is gonna be 4945, and this is gonna be, sorry, this is gonna be 7945, and this is gonna be 7941. Okay, and then we have this, right? These are our equations, and these are the solution that we got. And then from this one here, we're gonna have x1 equals to this, right? And x2 is equal to this one. And from here we have that our x3 is equal to this, and our x4 is equal to this. So we have 4 solutions for our original equation. Now let's do something crazy. Okay, let's check with one of these solutions. You can pick whatever you want, but I'm just gonna pick the first one here. So this is our original equation, and the first solution is this. So we're gonna have then this one here, right? So this is x, which is this one, equals to 1 minus this one here, 1 minus this one here, and then minus, and then times x square, which is this one square. And then from here, we're gonna have this, right? Just focus on the terms in blue. I'm going to explain later why I left this one in yellow, okay? So taking to the power of 2, this one here, we're gonna have this, okay? And then I'm gonna add up these two, we're gonna have this, and then I can simplify this by 2. We're gonna have 2 times this divided by this. This term here is equal to this, and then we're gonna simplify this 2 times this, and divide, and this one here and 2 here, and then we're gonna have just this one here, because we're gonna just end up with 2 times this one here, which is this one here. And then common denominator here, this is gonna be 3972 minus 3973, and then we're gonna have negative 1 here, and then this is gonna be a plus, and then this is what we got. Okay, just remember that from here, you see this whole expression here is this expression inside of this bracket, right? And this whole expression inside of this bracket is gonna bring us to this. Okay, so this means that I'm pretty sorry, I shouldn't have I don't know why I just wrote this part here. I think it was a mistake. Okay, but just ignore this step here. This means from here that if we solve this whole thing here, we're gonna end up with this thing here, and this one here is the value of x. So we can say that this one here is equal to this. So the solution is perfectly correct. So thank you very much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comment what I can do to improve my videos, and for more engagement, and help me dropping a comment and liking the video, so that YouTube can send this video to more people who love math. Thank you very much. See you next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.